Hey guys, welcome to EOT. Again, we are on episode 2, season 4. Today I might be a little bit iffy, as I said before we started the stream, but obviously if you're watching on YouTube, you wouldn't have seen that because I would have cut it out. But basically I may end up cutting the stream short if I'm not feeling up to it. I've heard apparently most of the session is combat, so I can't ask to not do combat because then I would be literally here for nothing. So I have no idea where I'm walking. I was gonna have Athena kind of like just come in, like coming back from the Eclipsed, because last session I'm assuming she and Eka went back to the Eclipsed right after the mission, which is why they didn't come back to town. It also would explain why Eka's not back. I could easily just say, oh yeah, she's doing something in the Eclipsed. So I was gonna start RP having her come back, and I've forgotten like the entire layout of the town, so I don't know where I'm going, but I know visually where I'm meant to be. I think it's here. It's not here. Is it here? It's not. What is that? What did you think I said? Add sniper. Okay, that's fine. You know, I need to mess with my shit. I know I should have done this out of character, but I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting to come to EOG today. I was going to skip out because I didn't really feel like it. Hi Rampa, chill session. Oh no. Yeah, I'm afraid. Let me turn up my confidence level in my stream stuff. I have it on 20 right now, but I might turn it up to 30. Actually, that one was 38. I'll put it to 40. Because most of my commands it recognizes 50 upwards when I'm actually saying it. I just have to make sure I'm being clear with it. Oh no, because some of my commands earlier on it was recognizing as a 4. Am I using the right mic on my... Wait, that might actually be a thing. I might not be using the right mic on it because I've done that before. Are you using the right mic? Yes, you are. I'm probably just mumbling. That's probably just me being dumb. Okay. Anyway, it's fine if I come in a little bit late because I don't know where everyone is. I don't know if it's started yet. You know what? I'm gonna run around. I'm gonna see if I can find anyone. Hello. I saw. I've never been in here before. Oh well. Okay, people are not in character.
Let that gremlin get out of here first. Oh, never mind, they're out of here.
I'm already invisible.
Have we started yet?
Show Itsugara. We're going to start because we're impatient.
Never mind, that answers my question. Okay, bye.
I mean, I would have wished you waited for my order, but
Nah,
yeah,
we all fidgeting.
yeah, kind of trying to sit up here.
I know, I know. It's okay.
Nah, it's fine. Honestly, if you guys want to start rolling around the town, there just won't be any NPCs for a hot minute.
Wait, I know it's
But
not
yeah,
that
I'm gonna
one.
get them going, so it shouldn't be too long. You guys can start.
I don't think it's
When
that
you
one.
are ready, you
Okay.
can start.
Am I dumb? Am I dumb? Am I forgetting where everything is? Okay, I don't think it's this one. I'm basically looking for the way that we came in the first time. That looks similar. I'm wondering if there's been more added and I just didn't realize it, but I don't know. It might have been this one actually. Nope. Okay, So those two, I'm not gonna lie, I have not been paying attention. But that's fine. I'll pay attention now. So it's not those two. It's not that one. But I'll do. I know it's not this one, but I'm gonna do it anyway because knowing me, it's probably. Weren't there 4? Yeah, it's definitely not this one. I could have sworn there were 4 entrances. So it's 1, 2, 3. Am I a fucking idiot? I'm a fucking idiot. I guess I'm just dumb. I think this is where we came into town the first time. The old Greer Road, okay. Well, I guess this bit's just been updated. I mean, it looks nice. Is this the same way? I think it is, because I think this might be the clearing that we had the bibbers coming in the first time. Yeah, I think okay, this is the way. It's just more populated. It is voice control. It ain't perfect since most of it does not use AI for recognition. Should I revise VOD of this zeroth? I can try to look it up. I don't think so. To be honest, nothing really important happened in session 0. It was kind of just like everyone getting back involved. Like, I think the most important parts were the fact that the Eclipsed are now kind of like, they're not part of what is now, I don't know, I'm gonna call them the heroes just because they don't have another name and there's like no other thing to call them by. Or you know what, I'll say the X-Heroes, there we go. So the Eclipsed are now associated with the X-Heroes as a partner, not as like, they're not together. It's just like, hey, you can ask us for favors, and we can ask you for favors, and we kind of just trade like that, right? Because Athena got very territorial and was like, yeah, you want stuff from us? Okay, fine, but you have to know that you're not the boss of us, and we do what we want, and you take what we give you. And yeah, so that happened. And there's also a mercenary group, which are now affiliating with the X-Heroes too. And obviously their motivation is money. Noel is off doing stuff elsewhere, so he's not leading this group. So it's kind of like, I don't think there's a third group. I'm pretty sure it's just the mercenaries and the Eclipsed kind of working together, and whoever the stragglers are in between. Like Accord isn't associated with either group. He's just kind of one of the X-Heroes. And yeah, fun fact, the only summoned people left are Accord and Athena. That's fun. I could try to look it up. I meant for the road because that would be in 0 or 1st. I have no idea. Oh well, either way, I'm gonna start it from here. Problem is, I don't know, I think Rory's still with the NPCs, so Luca isn't gonna be around. Cacti's having PC problems, so she's not here. So I'm kind of just sat here, like, alone as Athena, and she's not used to being alone anymore. Because keep in mind, Alice isn't anyway. And ever since ever since the finale, there we go, no. Ever since the finale, she's been with Luca and Eka. And then obviously Suki and Misty along the way, and Morgan eventually too. But yeah, so like she's not used to being alone anymore. Oh, and Nyx, obviously. So she's probably gonna be kind of feeling a little bit empty coming in alone now that I'm thinking about it. I'm sorry, I'm so used to playing Lay right now because I've been doing a lot of Lay RP and Indus because of Life in the Void and Horizons and Tempest, so I'm trying to get back into what Athena's mind space actually is. I'm thinking that maybe she forgot to... No, you know what? I really wanted her to have, like, a really bad sleep, so it kind of makes sense if I'm a little bit off in character. Because that's how I deal with, you know, that. Issues like that. If I'm, like, not feeling up to stuff, I'll make a reason as to why my character might be off as well to fit it. Just to avoid problems. Mixed up thoughts happens, yeah. Oh, you know what? I don't like having my fucking chat on my arm anymore. I might do what I did in 10 Candles last night and, like, throw it up somewhere in the air. It might actually help center me in front of, where I want to be as well at all times. Because it gets a little bit funky, and I don't like constantly seeing my room. It's very immersion breaking. Not that the chat wouldn't also be, but less. Oh, I miscalculated where my chair was. I have to fucking close OVR toolkit 'cause it's being a bitch as per usual. It always does this the first time that I fucking start up. Because I had to do a Windows update earlier on. So I had to turn off my PC, which I don't usually do. No, wait, I think it's every time I open Unity beforehand. Because I had Unity open because I needed to do a tiny itty bitty fix on my lay model. Basically the only thing was that my invisibility spell wasn't actually taking away MP, so last session I had to do it manually. So I had to quickly add that in and re-upload it. It's fine, it was just like a little parameter driver that I had to add in. Okay, launch OVR toolkit. I'm talking a lot, aren't I? I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm talking so much today. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Yes, I do. A little bit of both. I have my theories, but I don't know for sure. Cheer out. I really hope that my stuff works the entirety of the fucking session. Because I may actually have to drop out earlier than expected just to charge shit. Because I don't want to have stuff plugged in while I'm in Tempest. I think I'm stalling. I think that's my problem. Well, if you feel like, feel free to throw us to the abyss. You even have it noted on your overlay that chat is not being paid attention. I know, but I like to pay attention to chat. That is there because if I am in the middle of like an intense scene, I definitely won't be checking chat. But if I'm just like casually chilling around the town, I will, you know, check chat. And, you know, it gives me something to do, and it's like if I have any issues, I know I have the sound alerts, but if for some reason I don't hear the sound alert, like if my game is louder than it for a hot sec, then, you know, you can tell me exactly what the problem is. Yeah. And if there's like, I don't think I have any sound alerts that would let you tell me if I had like a problem with my avatar. So that's a thing too. I need to move this. It's not in my vision enough, and I have to keep pushing my head down. Wrong one. Wait. I'm sorry, my eyes are messed up. I have to have both of my menus, like, relatively in the fucking middle of my vision. I'm getting that scene, too. I want to talk about that, but I will wait until else. Okay, I think I've procrastinated enough. Okay, let me put the chat on my arm. Yep, it's there. Or am I gonna have it up in the sky? Where is chat? Chat? Hello? Where are you? Where are you? Why are you not up in the sky? Hello? Chat, I would like you to be up in the sky. Where are you, please? I put you up in the sky last night on this one. Settings, please. Settings, please. Did I delete you? I might have deleted you. I'm sorry. Caslin was told they can, so they started. Now my chat shows up in the sky. Hi! Okay, you know what? I'll move you up there. Yeah, 'cause it go... Oh, I think that's why I couldn't see it. 'Cause I have it set to, like, not be there if I'm not looking at it. Okay. Yeah, that works. I actually like that. Okay, cool. Now I just know whenever I'm wondering where the fuck I am and I don't want to, you know, check my borders, I just look up. I'm sorry, I'm procrastinating so bad. I know this. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm procrastinating so bad. It's just fucking roleplay. I'm checking. I'm moving it again. Don't ask me how much I procrastinate on doing my assignment today. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Athena, you know what? I'm gonna say that she has... The problem is, she does have problems sleeping, but she has a potion to stop that now. So there's no reason that I can't give, like, I'm tired as an excuse anymore, because she literally has a potion that knocks her the fuck out, because Misty's been doing it. You know what? I could say that Misty messed up the potion. Maybe she, like, substituted one of the ingredients and it didn't work as well now. You know what? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. She gave her a new potion yesterday. She tried it last night, and it did not keep her out for the entire night, and she woke up multiple times. Okay. Have to sub video image class, multimedia class. If it was not boring, I would not have that big problem making subtitles. But it is a damn tutorial. Okay. Okay. People are leaving. Why? What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening? Oh, damn cool. Okay. I was like, what the fuck? Okay. She's gonna walk in. She doesn't want to do shit unless she has to. Oh my god, what's happening? I may have to turn off my fucking notifications at this point because that's kind of annoying. I'll say she brought her fucking armor back before going back to the HQ. Like when she did go back to the HQ, I mean. It's funny how she picked out a room and doesn't fucking use it. I feel bad for picking out a room now. I miss being able to talk to myself in character, because it's like, it keeps me in the headspace.
Hey, just a heads up for players. If you need anything with a DM, there is an on-call DM channel. You can just jump in there and let me know what you need. Okay, thanks.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna turn down Discord, because that's actually very loud. Okay. I'll say that one ingredient made it upset a super energy drink. Then you could say we're up the whole damn night. No, because then she wouldn't want to fight, because she wouldn't trust herself. Maybe. I don't know, actually. But even then, that would make her even more tired. I don't want her to be, like, dead. But she does have trouble sleeping if she doesn't have that potion. Like, she will wake up from nightmares. I don't know where everyone is, so I'm just gonna kind of chill out here. Oh, there's people. Speak of the devils and they will come. I thought the fucking shake lighters were off, but I suppose not entirely. One of my arms on my chair go higher than the other, and it's not the one that I actually want to go higher than the other. Which kind of sucks. That's fine. Show MP. Hide MP. It's one of the mercenaries. Random townsperson. It's Junie. It's like, yeah, she wanted to train, but now it's like, oh, he's in there, never mind. I'll train elsewhere. Or just not train at all. Antisocial. Not really, it's just she's not really in the mood to deal with the mercenaries today. Yeah, not unless she has to. They're kind of sus. Sus. Was that a camera I just saw flying through the air? Probably. Having Athena just walking around is kind of weird. No, wait, that's not that's a fucking bird. Hello, bird. If it was Alice, she would totally check it out. Athena's more hesitant. It's like, it's a bird. I should probably leave it alone. I always have to put my chair in a fucking weird position when I sit down. Fucking tiny child! It's a rip-off of Morgan.
Hello, are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you all by yourself?
Pretty much.
Huh.
Well, Athena?
What's up, God?
Not much.
Go check over here.
Gonna go watch them train. Wanna join?
Got nothing better to do.
I think she's she, right?
Close. See.
Spelled Sidha.
I'm done explaining it to this one. I have not slept well, and I am not in the mood.
Nah. Want a sugar cube? Give you diabetes, but may wake you up.
You should see what I used to put in my body.
You, Chip Mallory, meet me in the office now.
Lewd.
This is an order.
His journey's put on
What just happened?
I
Come here.
don't know.
Yeah, you. Come on to the
I
office
think you
now.
might be in trouble. Well, I mean, probably not in trouble, but probably like
They just fell
something
from the
happened.
fucking sky.
I don't know.
Weird.
Cork, what's Candy Crush?
Candy Crush.
I don't actually have Candy Crush on my phone. I'm like kind of colorblind, so like it's really hard for me.
Oh.
Eventually, like, I think they probably came out with like a colorblind mode, but I'd already gotten sour to it by that point.
Hmm.
It's just another game on the phone. She's like getting a bunch of weird memories back.
I can tell.
I don't remember ever like showing her any of the shit on my phone.
I wish I
Did
had
you?
games on. I've never touched your phone, and mine doesn't have games on it. It's Taka made it very big.
Ah. No. That sucks. I mean, I would have offered to somehow upload onto your phone, but I don't know how that would work.
I don't think it
Also, I
would.
think you
It's
just
a-
have like a basic like flip.
It's a magical
thing,
girl
right?
phone. You wouldn't believe.
It's
Honest.
magical.
No, I shit you not. It's a magical
looks
girl phone.
doesn't
It's
work?
from Futariwa Precure.
Hang on, there's a lot going on right here. Hang on. How do you know about Bluetooth? You have a phone from Precure?
Yeah, Taka made it for Alice. My 18th birthday.
Oh. Well then, how do you know about Bluetooth?
That's Bluetooth.
Do you have Bluetooth on your phone?
I should have. I should have been expecting that. Yes. Hi.
Do you happen to know anything about the commotion that's been happening recently up north?
Up north? No. I've been on this area for like several weeks now, so I haven't been traveling much.
We've been having to bring a lot of food up there, and then bring it back and travel back and forth a lot. I was trying to keep an eye out and an ear out if people have heard anything.
Oh. Sorry. If I learn anything, I'll let you know.
Gestures on.
Okay.
Turn gestures on.
If you anything, can you let me know?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Cork, what's farm rule?
What's what?
Are you sure she hasn't been
Farmville.
talking to a mother somewhere?
Farmville? Oh
Yeah.
my god, Farmville.
Yeah. I feel like she's been talking to someone's mother. Candy
Yeah,
Crush,
Facebook
Farmville.
games now. Oh Christ. Yeah. It's a game where you click cows or something. I don't know. if
Why
I'm
you click
actually-
cows?
Because you do.
So you can buy more cows to click.
It's just a cow clicker.
Cow clicker.
I shouldn't be around this one.
Cookie clicker's probably better.
Yeah, probably. What's the highest cookie count you've ever got?
Oh god, I don't remember. It's been so long.
I used the cheat where you just change the date on the phone and move it all the way to like 2049 and then just like pull it back to today and then it's just like gives you all the cookies from the space in between.
Dirty cheater.
You had a high score in
I
Tetris?
never thought.
Say that again?
Yeah, we can get a high score in Tetris.
What's Tetris?
Good
Morning.
morning. It's a game where like blocks fall and you gotta make them line up.
Seen Eve around.
Nope. These are the only two that I've seen.
Not since last night.
And a couple civvies, but...
Okay then.
Well, what's games?
Catch up with you later. I really need to talk to you.
Games?
Okay.
Games are little like distractions you do for fun.
There are
specifically in
activities
this
you
way-
do to
the way
waste
the way
time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Facebook.
Yeah. Like Facebook.
I mean, I guess you can call doom scrolling a game.
What's that?
It's when you go on Facebook or Twitter and you just kind of scroll through and just feel terrible about your life and the world. So speaking of which, I think that short person, I think they recognized me at the end there.
Wait, why'd you say that?
Shocked face, sudden change in body language. Looked very kind of defensive and awkward
Ah.
after.
Maybe they wanted to talk about your car extended warranty.
Is it just me, or is
Okay.
there an influx of kids in this town?
Never noticed. I'll be honest, I've been kind of sleeping in the back alleyways for like weeks now. I've just kind of been only going out at night to like try to steal food.
That's really sad.
What's a car?
Oh yeah, thanks.
What is?
Yeah, it is. Something weird's going on with her. There's no way, not a chance she should have any knowledge about the extended warranty meme.
What about, hey, do you know of any free real estate?
Free real estate. Have you talked about your free real estate?
State.
Do you love refrigerators?
Huh?
Do you love refrigerators?
Morning.
I love refrigerators.
I like this
What
one.
are refrigerators?
I'm just gonna keep teaching her phrases, and she's just gonna keep annoying you with the questions about them, and this is gonna be a really fun dynamic.
Oh, she was looking at you when she asked it.
Oh, ask him. He knows all about refrigerators.
What are refrigerators?
They're a cold box you keep food in to keep them fresh, so they don't go bad.
Is that why we love them?
Yes.
Oh. Keep getting weird words in my head. I'm getting confused.
I can wait.
Head feels
Last
heavy.
night, she like ate a couple souls.
Tasty.
Were they yours?
Yeah. No. I would have been forced to try to kill her.
True.
No, there was some like spirits like whispering shit at some of us last night. And I could even see them until I put like a quick ward around me, and then they kind of left me alone. But they kind of drew us outside of town, and there was these two floating balls of light, and she ate them. They're like spirits or souls or something.
Yummy.
So she can eat souls now. That's just a thing she can do, or was she always able to do that?
She used to eat dreams, but she's been having trouble doing that.
Her name was Erisa. Kind of weird. I think it's the wife that putting words in my head.
Teresa?
Erisa. Erisa Yun.
Teresa Yun.
Keep putting words in my head.
Do you know Teresa Yun?
Never heard of them.
Let's This
fucking SAO bottle.
might be something we ask some people about. Because if you've somehow absorbed this Arisa Yoon and she knew these memes, that means she's probably from my world. Or like in a
What's algebra?
I don't.
You don't want to know algebra.
Terrible.
It's torture.
Oh.
It's torture.
Yeah, it's like
Oh.
math, but
But
shitty.
if they're from
Um,
your world, that would mean that they were summoned.
Yeah.
You think she's
Right
consuming
Gathered
here?
right now.
Kind of right here, honestly. At the
Kind
moment.
of. Mostly we were meant to go training, but we got called for a special meeting, but yeah. Hey.
So,
Right, Rena? Let's head to the training hall.
Before you two go, does the name Eliza Yoon mean anything to you?
Ariza,
that it?
Yoon?
Ariza Yoon?
Riza.
Could have been maybe an old summoned hero.
I don't know anything about the summon heroes. I've been in a forest for a year, so...
For that information, you need to talk to our leader, Cecilia. She'll be at the office, back in the dorms.
Alright.
For that
are
information.
y'all perhaps traveling?
No, I think I didn't have any plans to travel.
Not more than usual.
I'm the mayor, Reginald. There's some problems going up north. Bandits. I'm looking for a group to go clear that out.
Fuck. No, that wasn't
Money?
the one I wanted to go on.
Yes, there will be money involved.
How much?
I have 2 jobs I need done. One is to escort a merchant, 10 silver. And then I need some bandits cleared out. We're willing to pay up to 50 silver.
Don't look at me, I'm a non-combatant.
2 mission, 2 bounties. Rena, pick. I need you to summon. Get Mori and Cecilia. They should be back in the meeting.
Silver. Is that enough to go to the movie theater?
I don't think we have a movie theater.
Oh.
She has
Sad.
memories from somebody, from that Arisa Yoon person.
Sadly, I do not know the person, that name. If it ever comes
Sounds
up,
like it could
I
be-
will inform you. Now,
Sounds like they
And
could be
once you
like half
decide,
Korean or
please
something.
seek me out and let me know. I must go find the other groups around.
Sounds good.
an escort and a bounty. A bounty for not mercenaries, bandits. Alright.
Yeah.
It's. I'll see they Venom picks those up. You
My
say
god,
you're
is
not
that a Flappy
combative?
Bird or an Angry Bird?
That's a hummingbird.
Oh. What game is that?
Not. It's not.
It's not. It's just a normal bird.
Oh. Okay.
It needs to drink its entire weight in nectar every day.
Oh.
So,
Cheating at a damn
Nope.
quick.
you said
That
you're
cat's
not
gonna kill
combative?
it. No, not really.
Are you disappointed?
I mean,
Picks up cat.
no, not
Plop.
really. I can't heal it up or...
He supports his weight in alcohol, kind of like the hummingbird.
Oh god, I wish.
Don't eat it.
No, kind of mementos. I can use them to bind specific souls to my body, and then they take over and use their...
Okay.
I personally can't do anything. It's been, several months since I've done that
Yeah, they'll just be a minute.
Alright.
Why is he
That's
staring
what I
at
can do.
us?
I can teleport. I can teleport large groups
Transportation.
to places I've already been, yeah.
Okay.
Already been. How fast is your incantation? Teleportation.
Okay. Well, he's not staring in our direction. He was just staring out, I suppose. What the fuck? I think I just saw that kid punch the other kid in the face.
Simple
No,
transportation.
you stay away from me. You're a weirdie. Weirdie.
Say right now.
What the fuck?
Fighting over something like this.
Something Frederick has to deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really not good to go on a mission. She is so distracted.
How about you, miss? What do you specialize in?
Stuff. Why?
Combat. You specialize in combat, or you mostly support?
I'm definitely not a support, that's for sure. I'm offense.
Melee, hand to hand, or you specialize in magic?
Both. Well, melee and magic. There we go. Not hand to hand.
Okay.
Like Mickey Mouse, he supports everything homophobic.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving. That's the end of that conversation.
Only worry that Disney has enough power to rip through realities to say a cease and desist.
So you want, so of course specialize in like transportation.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have the
You specialize
big
in
corporations.
combat and magic.
Like if I haven't been to whatever town it is, then you know. If I have been to the town before, I could absolutely do the merchant thing in like 5 minutes tops, there and back, easy. If I haven't,
How's your social
then
skills?
low.
Especially if they figure out who he is.
Yeah. Then it's
Non-existent.
Sound like a skill issue. You get bad rating on Tinder.
What? Okay, so she
I am very confused.
she absolutely
ate somebody.
not only from my world but from around my time.
Are you sure you just didn't get drunk? No. Are you sure you just didn't?
It's a turn of phrase.
Say here. I need to.
Not literal. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
My head feels so heavy. So many words going through my head.
Did you have too much blueberry jam?
We're back.
No, it's a soul
Never.
she's ate last night.
Oh, those things. I thought I was doing it.
Oi. You need something, or are you just staring for fun?
I just saw the kids running by. I was surprised.
Well, I keep seeing you staring at us, and every time I look in your direction for too long, you walk off, so...
Oh, sorry, I didn't notice. It's intentional, I promise.
She's a little bit anxious. Well, not anxious, but like suspicious. If you knew what she dreamt about at night when the potion doesn't work, you would kind of get why she's
I mean,
alarmed.
like bald eagles usually are like don't hunt a whole lot unless it's like fish. Usually they're like actually carrion birds, so they just
Eat whatever shit
Oh,
they find on the side of the
Kind of like
road.
a seagull.
Flying
Yeah.
rats.
Kind of. Honestly, yeah.
Did you just call a seagull a flying rat? That's so mean. I love seagulls. Yeah.
Better than shithawk. Shit all over the place, like all over my old car.
Just call them Billy.
Billy.
Just every single one, Billy. Look, it's Billy the seagull. And his cousin Billy.
I don't know this reference.
It's because it's a me thing.
Okay. Alright.
It's just funnier that way. If you just
No fits broke. Yeah, I'm really sorry. You must be so out of the loop.
Going from a castle to forest to this. Very.
Yeah. Don't worry. I think there's only like maybe like 6, maybe up to 10, maybe people on this entire planet that know what the fuck we're talking about.
probably. And you have 3 of them in the same area.
Turn off the word vomiting.
I don't know how. Sorry.
Alright. You know self-defense.
Kitty, you look perfect.
Had a gun.
What? A gun?
Never mind. That's a dumb joke. No, not really.
Those weapons that more use. What are they all? Revolvers?
Yeah, that's a gun.
I probably could hit the broadside of a barn, I'll be entirely honest. No, the thing is, okay. If really need be, I could be like a tank, a stealth assassination, and
That bird really likes you, I'm sorry.
He's a Disney princess. Don't worry about it.
I'm Disney princessing. Oh fuck.
Quick, sing a song about your deepest emotions and desires.
Depression and death.
That's not very princessy, I'm just saying.
Will you give me death, little bird? Put me out of my misery.
You know, I'm noticing
What
a
was I saying?
trend.
Yeah, I can be a tank. I can be a stealth assassination expert, or I can be like an expert swordsman.
Okay.
If really need be.
You like to show-
I
you
kind of don't.
really need be.
I kind of don't want to. It's been like a while. And they'd have
I
questions
shall
for
not-
me that I wouldn't want to answer.
I won't
Again,
force
it's like
you
a,
to
it's
do
like a,
things.
it's like a,
It's okay. You don't. I won't force you to do anything that you don't like. I do recommend to do at least no self-defense. That way, if any chance that you don't want to use your weapons, you should at least be able to protect yourself from basic enemies. How does that sound?
I can still hit people with a sword, but I'm not gonna learn swordsmanship in the span of a couple weeks.
Well, practices. You'll be fine. If you want to do it.
I'll think about it.
Alright. But as for you, that's a different story.
Yeah.
Away we go.
You know how I'm from a video game? I swear, I used to see people wearing clothes like that when they were just starting out. Like, that was the noob outfit.
Athena? Cord? If you could you gather people? I have 2 missions that I need to talk to everyone about. You gather everyone and meet inside the main building.
You mean the bandit and the
They're just in
merchant?
there. They're gonna be really.
Yes, the bandit and the merchant, but we're going to split up. Well, if they're all in the training hall, wherever everyone's gathered, we can go there instead.
Okay.
They've been trying to go
Just
in
we
there
need
for
to
like
split up
15
into 2
minutes.
teams.
Mhm.
Oh God,
Alright,
headaches.
Come on. We can ask her about the Yoon lady.
Yes? I got
Oh.
the details. I got the details. We're all gonna talk about it inside the training hall. Come on.
As we're walking, just out of curiosity, have you ever heard of like maybe a summoned hero named Arisa Yoon?
Arisa Yu.
I mean, maybe it's not from my group. Hello, sir.
Hail.
Lovely weather, right?
Quite so.
What? Lamau, bad Mickey Mouse and Tindering, really? Noob outfits, so we're having a trope in... Having a trope in meme minute, huh?
No, I'm afraid not.
No, okay. No, that's genuinely a character thing for her. That's an SAO outfit. She is canonically from the SAO ALO world. That is the video game she's from.
I'll let you know if I hear anything, though.
Like, she is a fan character from that. That is what Athena is. She just kind of evolved into her own thing, but she is from
Arisa
ALO.
Yoon, I think, right?
She's from
Okay.
Japan. But I don't know what Japan is.
From Japan.
Yoon.
I think I've heard. I think I remember that name. I read it in a book somewhere. I think they were a shaman of some type. They'll probably come more to me in a bit, but let's head inside so we can talk mission.
He was a shrine maiden.
Probably.
From a shrine.
Yes.
Man, that's.
Right. We need to discuss things. Wrap it up for a moment, please. Okay.
So, Arisa Yoon. Because Arisa sounds like European. Yoon is Korean. And she was a shrine maiden.
Alright.
Well, Arizu is apparently the Japanese variant of Ellis, which is ironic.
Oh, Arizu.
Oh wait, was it something else?
I heard Arisa.
No, wait, I think you're right. It could be like Elise, or something. I don't know. Anyway, it sounds Japanese to me.
I think it's Arisa.
Sorry.
It's Arisa.
Yeah.
But yes, besides that, for the time being, currently there is 2 missions currently required of us. There is an escort mission and there is a bandit camp mission. Both are needed to be done relatively quickly, so we are splitting up into 2 teams. Now, we don't know the trouble. In the north, we know that they are bandits. We don't know how many, the size, if they're encamped, or if it's just a wandering group.
Oh, it's that in
The
character
escort
she
mission, we don't
wants
know
to
where
go
they're
for.
fully going, but we are expected to travel them there. You can talk more about with your clients with that. Now, my team over there wanted to pursue the bandits, I believe. But anyone from you guys, any of you guys like to pursue the bandits along with? I do not think the escort mission will be too troublesome. Less fighting, more travel, and long journey than anything else. And there is lovely commissioner of the request, the mayor. Yes.
Greetings.
I believe
Yeah,
that'd
'cause
be
if
up
I've
with
been- So I was just gonna say, because if I've
You
been
know
there
exactly what's
before,
being-
I could finish that entire mission in like 5-10 minutes. If I've been there before.
Do we know where they're heading? Or
So the person who's looking to be escorted is Lucatil. Their name's escaping me. But they're in the town right now. They should be asleep. You can ask them more about the details. I believe the job payment for that will be about 10 silver to escort them.
yes.
As for the bandits, we, the town and prom, are looking to pay up to 50 silver. to have that all cleared out up north.
Yes.
And until then,
I have a question.
for those
On the
that
bandits,
wish to help escort,
you want them alive or dead?
Lucas should be out there. They're the aquatic looking person.
They're clearly in a conversation. You can
Alright.
wait for
Do you
them to
want
stop
the bandits
talking because
alive
they're
or
not
dead,
paying
according to
attention.
one of my soldiers.
Mercenaries.
Alive
Mix.
or dead? Alive.
Alive or dead.
Whichever you want.
Whichever you.
Please if need them
Alright
dealt
then,
with.
then we need more information. What kind of bandits are there? Equipment, location, is it indoors or outdoors? Is it open field?
All we know is that
do we
they're
know
from the north.
That's all we
You're
know.
going in mostly blind.
It's Eve.
But
Haven't seen
again,
them
with
in a hot
bandits
minute.
we're expecting possibly heavy combat. Escort, not so much. Might come into isolated pockets of thieves. Maybe some darkness, depending.
Well, if it's
Yes.
blind, I may as well bring a rifle. If it's indoors, I may as well have my guns.
Just
Alright.
as if I'm feeling we need to create one. Just for support.
We'll get it
Yeah,
handled.
one-
Thank you for more information, Matt. And what else? Yes?
You're welcome. Oh no, I was just gonna say, if you want to ask more about the other stuff, you can find the other person down in the plaza.
Okay, I still haven't made the
I'd like to
effect
go
for
to my
the
quarters,
gem
so
thing, so I'll just have to go based on the.
y'all take care, and I hope to
Thank
see
you.
Timer.
Thank you.
Of course. You have a good one, sir. Well, you heard from our client exactly what the details are. Bandit mission, we don't know exactly what we are dealing with other than that they are from the north. Don't know encampment, size, how they are. You get more information of the escort mission from Lakatu, the merchant. She's an aquatic looking merchant, Beastkin, more than likely. So if you want to get information on travel from that, you can talk to her. Now, how exactly do we want to split this up? Who? Do you have any preference?
Let's question the merchant.
Course.
The Zarkwa Ophelius merchant.
I'm gonna set an alarm because I'm gonna forget
Well,
otherwise.
we're splitting off into two teams. The merchant team can ask the merchant more questions. The bandit team can get themselves prepared. We don't want to be
Lots and health potions.
sending everyone.
Why always bring some question on his side? We won't even bother.
Now, again, do you guys have anything specific you want to do? I know my team would like to do the bandits more than anything, because fighting is more their strong suit. If you guys want to hand...
Might sit this one.
Then... you might sit this one out, Cord?
You two pair up with Eve. And Eve's a pretty heavy hitter.
So no money.
Ah,
No problem.
Eve.
Elias.
Hello there, Eve. Alright. Then, Athena, Luca, Eve, would you want to do the escort?
Okay.
Alright. Then you guys will talk to the merchant, Laktu, and you will get your location, where you need to go, and what you are going to be doing. I don't know any of that, but I'll trust you all to use your discretion and to hopefully bring your client through this well. Now, if there's anything else you need,
Just remember to check for him.
come to me and I can try and see about helping you procure things. Otherwise, you guys are good to go. As for Team Bandit, Accord. If you wish, you could go with my team if you wanted to do something.
Mostly for transportation, but depending on the location of where they escort, for the safer route and everything, I think it'd be a safer
I mean,
option for him to be the escort.
I can go with whichever team wants a faster trip home.
we should take him with us in case things are going too much for us in the bandit one.
Hey, Sword, I'm just searching you real quick. How much time do you have left?
You fine with leaving her?
I was thinking of going at 20 to 2, and it's almost midnight, so I have like hour and a half, ish.
Hour and a half. All right.
We
I'm
don't
gonna
have
try to
free
get the mission
healthcare,
rolling so you
Cord.
can get out of here on time.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I think we do.
Just trying to coordinate a lot of stuff running around.
Mm.
Appreciate it.
I'm not bringing her into
I do
fucking
care.
bandit camp. Period.
Maybe you should
Look,
stay here.
That's boring.
I forgot to turn that off.
I remember. Yes.
Shut up.
If you promise to stay like that,
I didn't do anything.
Stay close to me.
I forgot to turn off my alarm. I wasn't planning on going to EOT, so I set an alarm to like wake myself up if I was napping.
Maury.
You're not my dad.
And you are.
Honestly, as
You're not my dad.
team wants me.
Considering this is a long distance one, it would be nice to get a quick trip back so we don't have to do a long distance both ways. So it's up to you because both teams want you. So
That is true.
Nicole, can we get a cheeseburger on the way?
Probably not.
now I want a cheeseburger. How dare you put that in my mind? I haven't had a good cheeseburger in fucking ages.
Same.
I could change that maybe.
No, because you'll put sugar on it.
Alright.
Oh my god, sugar and cheese goes very good together.
Shh.
It's up to Okoye which side he prefers.
I mean, I'm a little torn. This one seems easier. I'd already be eating into all of their pay. Even though I don't think it really deserved
It's
full
not
share.
that we
even.
really need.
I wouldn't mind eating into your pay because that's a lot of money. And he's kind of an asshole. But he's very likely to shoot me or arrest me. So I'll probably go with them.
Alright then. If that's your wish, then you guys can go handle the merchant.
Ooh, send Billy the kid back to Texas. That's where he belongs.
What's a Texas?
I really want to know who this soul is that she consumed. I want to meet them. They seem like a real interesting character.
Alright, so payment wise, I'm guessing it's gonna be 3-3-3-1.
Alright. I'll trust you guys to do what you need to do for your
I
mission.
don't know if
Prepare,
you
get
can
ready.
have a split of mine.
No,
two and
if
two.
there's a fight, I'm
I trust you.
you guys are kind of
Stay
on your own.
safe.
About 2, 2, 3, 3, 3.
Did
really
you say
don't
2,
mind.
2, 3, 3?
Hey, I have minor
Yeah.
healing capabilities. I hope you know that.
Why?
How can
I mean, you three are gonna be like the heavy hitters in all of this.
I mean, really, hitting stuff is the easiest part.
Yeah, you're getting us home,
You'd
so.
be surprised.
To and fro.
I'm actually very bad at that part. It's the you know.
Just let us
incredibly
split things the
complicated
way we
magic
want to
circle
split
that-
things.
Are you
Okay?
locked to the merchant?
Alright, sure.
Good job.
Whatever you want.
Perfect.
Pronounced Locatil, but yes.
Oh, look at you. Apologies, dear.
Sure. Yeah.
Miss Lucatio. This is going to be the group escorting you today.
Come on.
Apologies if I keep mispronouncing your name. This will be the team escorting you. If you want to talk details with them, then do fully what you need.
Tie her up.
A little hard to get to through some woods. And recent activity probably expect trouble. But teleporters that'll that I'm attuned to can go through those. And we'll get through there faster than traversing miles through the woods.
They're so
It will
quiet.
take some time still though.
Right.
Do I need to repeat any of
can-
that? I'm sleeping.
In terms of trouble, do you have more specifics?
Specifics?
I don't think that my tracking is right.
There's usually mostly normal wildlife on the trail. But granted, with how much
Okay, that's fine.
going on lately, I don't know. It's been unsafe, like monsters and stuff. Big.
I really prefer the chat in the sky. That's actually it's.
Specifically, big teeth and big claws. Last resupply route I went. Taller creatures. No. I escort and I batch them pretty easily, but I don't know. Been getting worse, which is why I put something up to this at this time.
Alright. Anything else?
No.
I'm good.
Right.
Because I wasn't paying attention.
This place we're going
all
has,
set,
like,
or-
She's
nicely
so
paved
fucking quiet.
roads, like something I could draw on. Definitely have houses. We can do the
sorry.
circle in a house. Don't worry. Never mind. Never mind. Just dumb question. Dumb question. Ignore me.
I want a Big Mac.
And I want chicken nuggets.
It's
Where do-
mostly
Where does she get these roads?
forest. Not very paved roads. The teleporters do require specific magic attunement, but I have that. So it should be okay. But
Okay.
the town itself has paved roads. The road there is so not really.
Perfect. Oh, that's all I need. That's good.
Okay.
That's fine.
Do you need help with any supplies that you're transporting, or are you ready to head on?
Mainly just my stock going back home so I can provide a little bit for money-wise after sales. I should be mostly okay. I have my pockets and stuff. Pajama pockets are deep.
Okay. Alright, yeah, if it was like a large amount of stuff, then I can just...
I did as well.
Once we come back, I can just do like another round trip pretty easily with the circle.
I sold my healing potions today, but I do have mana recovery and antitoxins that could help if we come against some nastier things.
That could be useful.
You know,
Also, if anybody has trouble sleeping, I have some sleeping draughts. Is that just me?
I think that might just be you.
Right.
Alright. When were you thinking of leaving?
Say again? You're a little quiet.
Oh, sorry. When were you thinking of leaving?
Preferably sooner rather than later, just because the monsters... I don't know, the road's been really bad. The later it gets, the longer I wait, I feel like more stuff might end up being there than there was initially.
Us can y'all get your shit ready.
Yeah, I just need to armor up and I'll be good to go.
Same.
Alright. Probably won't need to
Then,
pack any more
we'll-
food or anything.
I'll be at the stall out near the general store. I gotta put some stuff
Okay.
together and get my own weapons.
Okay. Out of curiosity, about how long does it usually take to walk at a decent pace?
It depends on the group size and the difficulty we encounter. Usually not anything more than a day. It's just you getting lost that extends the time.
All right. We'll see there.
Most people
Sure.
do.
Sure, we'll be good.
I'm
Alright.
Lucio. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Luke, too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get ready. I'll see you guys when you're ready.
Yeah.
Take a nap.
I don't think I'm gonna take long enough to justify a nap, but okay.
Why didn't any of you introduce yourselves?
I did a peace sign.
Oh,
I saw no need to.
It came across as really
I
rude
already met
them with me when I said nice to meet you, but didn't give my name. I was hoping one of you would be like, what, fuck.
I'm sorry.
Stop being an anxious
Where'd
little
my
bitch, it's
fucking speak?
fine. We can just introduce ourselves when we, meet back up.
Yeah, we'll talk when...
Listen, I'm gonna continue to be an anxious little bitch until, I get my depression meds again. So that's just something you're gonna have to deal with for the next 60 years.
Yeah.
You do know you have a impression.
60 years too short.
Like a reputation that isn't good. So I didn't think you really cared about looks.
I mean, you think I don't care that people think I'm a fucking monster?
Well,
That I'm a mass
I didn't know
murderer?
you worried that much.
Yeah, that kind of shit kind of sticks to you. You give up everything to, save these people and to, put your life on the line, and they hail you as a hero, and then just gets thrown out. Because, let's be honest, we're never meant to be heroes. Just martyrs.
Unfortunately, yeah.
They brought us here so that we could die for them.
Pretty much.
Right.
Well, that got fucking dark.
We should
Ready.
go get your shit.
Are you good?
Do you think it's quicker this way? Is it not quicker this way? I think it's the same fucking distance. Oh, whatever. He has a point, though. That's really fucking sad. They're literally just brought here to fucking die. Ah, that's so sad. Maybe don't calibrate in the middle of everything?
Alright, let's get moving. That door that's down the gate and then we'll
It's
go.
fine. Then again, I did go and move to turn off my fucking alarm in the middle of everything. It's fine. How about they fucking sprinting and then she's just walking casually? I don't like being on the right side of the stairs. Remove jacket. I keep going into the wrong room. It's this one. Remove front. remove boots. Remove nope. Remove bottoms. Remove bottoms. Add chest plate. Add chest plate. There we go. What did it do? Did it just do it twice? Remove halo. That's not meant to be there. Add skirt. Oh, you know what? I'll fucking do it manually. It's easier to do it in my menu. I'm actually gonna recal, because I don't think I'm doing too good. Oh, fuck. I didn't recalibrate right. Am I on the ground? There we go. Now I'm on the ground. I know I take a while, but I don't care. Okay. Light armor should do me fine. Heals probably aren't gonna do me much, but I think I'm fine if I get tired.
Oh. Hello there. Wish you all luck on your mission.
Hello.
You too.
Stay safe out there.
Yes, sir.
It's doing.
Hi.
Please don't tell me you're making cheese toast and sugar.
We need rations.
If you contaminate my food with that, it's your fault that I'm starving.
Contaminate. I am blessing it.
I think Nyx would say otherwise.
She hasn't had. Has she?
She's seen it.
Offer her some.
Well, she's heard of it, at least. I don't know if I've ever shown it to her, but I've definitely told her about it. Oh no.
What?
Don't feed
What?
her.
Cheese and sugar?
She likes it.
Why?
Cheese and sugar. The cookie. because she has good taste. Ow.
You know what? When we get back, I'm gonna
No,
make us
you
some.
got the magic happen.
No. When we get back, I'm gonna try and make us some cheeseburgers and chips, fries. You'll see what they are. They are tasty. I just really hope that my maxed cooking skill transfers to reality.
Oh, sure. I'll try anything at least once, I suppose.
Wow, you don't trust my cooking. Is that what I'm hearing?
Did I say that? I don't remember saying that.
Sorry,
in any
who's the one
capacity.
who cooks an abomination as a daily dish?
You do. I think you call it breakfast, don't you?
Okay, no, I don't eat breakfast.
And that's the abomination, right there. Okay.
Uh-huh. Oh no! Oh, I hate when games remove their saves. There's a game that I've been playing recently called Royal Chaos, and I didn't play it for like 5 years. I'm so surprised that my old account on there was still active. I was expecting to have to make a whole new account, but it was still there, and I'm still using it. Although I did put it on a American server for some reason instead of
I already
EU.
said we don't need rations. We'll be like a day,
Just let him
have bread and apples in a backpack.
To be over-prepared than under-prepared.
Just let him have his cheese toast with sugar. He has problems with food. Okay, he needs this. For some reason.
I don't. It's just
His problems. Just
you didn't have to wait. I have legs. I can keep. Let's go.
We can start walking if.
Wait,
Hang on, where's that pot?
keep going. I will be back. I didn't put armor on.
No, you didn't.
Don't wait. I will catch up. I promise.
Uh-huh.
T-Cord has an entire pot of coffee.
You know what? That is relatable.
Listen, if she keeps yawning, I am absolutely just going to fall asleep in the middle of the road.
I don't understand the effects.
I know he said not to wait, but I have wings, so. Wrong floor. Nika's room. His room. Knock knock, you have 2 minutes to put you have 2 seconds to put pants on before I walk in. 1 2
Wait.
That's Eka's room.
Wait, okay, I'm almost there. Gonna put the cape on.
Are you all getting fully armored up?
Okay. Oh.
It's gonna be a lot of weight to walk with, you know.
That's fine, as long as I stick to the shadows, I'll be able to carry it.
Says the light boy.
I'm not falling out of another tree. Well, don't worry about it. Can't have light without dark.
That sounds like something an edgy anime villain would say.
talking otherwise.
Yes, I
otherworldly,
am.
baby.
And it's fun, because you have no idea what I'm talking about. But I basically just called you evil.
I'm not that evil. Tempered. We're here, we're coming. I told you not to wait, and yet you're all waiting.
I saw him
Do
without
you
pants
know
on.
which way we're going?
Nope.
So we had to wait.
Out there. I
Come on.
can hear.
That way?
Yeah, I remembered some bandits that were encamped when I came in.
Yeah, let's avoid the bandits. Oh, it's a graveyard. Apparently
I'll
that's a
leave the
graveyard.
lights. It'll still lead out.
Alright.
Probably.
I don't think so. Unless you fancy jumping off a cliff. I mean, I have wings, but you guys do not.
Yeah, I mean, unless we're going off road.
Stop in right.
We're gonna drop the portal.
Gather up on me. Yeah, gather up on me. Get up on little ghosty. Alright, so, Yellow has the portal right now. Yellow, if you want to drop the portal for us.
Bart.
I just realized I'm still holding
Yes, the dog's.
Acord's coffee
The
pot.
dog's the strongest
from the
person
hot
on
part.
this team.
Bart.
The dog is the strongest person on this team.
Bart. It's our guard dog right there.
Max.
Oh yeah, just wanna...
Alright, everyone in. Go on in. Go on.
Let me in. My transfer ID just does not work. Might have not written it down right since my phone bricked and I had to transfer my picture in the gallery. Damn. Okay, this is gonna take a minute. What time is it? It is... Okay, we have like an hour and a half. Okay. So it didn't do my commands initially because it didn't recognize them well enough. That's fine. I guess I kind of mumbled. So, Rampa, what's up? You know, aside from the whole transfer ID issue. Oh, hey, I love this world. I should probably move.
We are here.
We are inevitable.
Finally.
You're inevitable.
I'm an edible.
Don't get high!
I'm dead.
Alias, come here. Show thyself, peasant.
Okay. I'm
How?
here. Hi.
Hi. How are you enjoying things?
Hello. I'm. Yeah.
Yeah? What's that supposed to mean? Doesn't sound good.
Here, Cord, I still got your pot of coffee right here. Here, have it back.
What time of day is it? Is it still morning or is it daytime? I'll say daytime for now.
I don't know.
Until they tell us otherwise.
Daytime. Was I just like
For a second, I
floating
thought-
during the old during those scenes?
No.
I found myself up there. No? Okay.
I'm pretty sure you were on the ground, because I was crouched down for a shit ton of time, and I definitely would have noticed if you were floating.
Okay.
By the way, do you know that you're sliding?
Yeah, I'm too lazy to turn that on.
Understandable.
You've got the Heelys.
I've got the
What's
Heelys
this
too.
button do?
It takes
Teleport
you.
to Erie
Don't worry, I
Woods
got
South.
Steel roller skates.
Whoa. Okay.
Ride
Sometimes I
your
can fly
Heelys
anyway,
to
it doesn't
escape
matter.
your feelies.
Oh, fuck, I'm forgetting all my spell names. Oh, that's a terrible thing. Okay, wait. So there's that one. There's that one. I can't say them, because then I'll cast them.
Which spells?
Fuck you. That's what. Show MP.
Show has his own multiplayer server?
What?
There's the Dream MP, so there's like a Show MP now.
Oh. No, it's showing my MP in my system. I'm making sure that I have full MP. Fuck off. Ferum Solidatur. Please? Ferum Solidatur. There we go.
Bragger, Memphis smelled blueberry on Lara, therefore she's joining the mission.
What?
Blueberry on there. Oh.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Wait.
Alright, y'all.
Wait, did she
Oh,
did she
enough
go to the other
revenge,
mission?
Teleport to the Great Forest. My VR chat hates me. That's why it took so long for me to get here.
Sorry, I can't hear you or Discord. Where are we teleporting?
The Great Forest. You guys are going to the Great Forest.
It's Great Forest.
What time of day?
It's the afternoon.
So daytime. Okay.
Mhm.
Daytime.
I already put it on daytime. I'm Gucci.
Daytime.
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 Actually,
Daytime.
just because I'm nervous that my spells are not going to register, I'm going to quickly lower the confidence requirement on my voice commands. Because I set them to 40 and they...
I can't believe Peach went on the other mission.
I'm so tempted to just turn it off. Fuck, I'll leave it at 25. I'll leave it at 25, that'll be fine.
Just cast a spell to test. You don't need that much.
No. Velox. Actually, wait. Magia Vocate. Magia Vocate. Yep, see, that's the problem. It didn't catch it when I said it fast, but it usually does if I have the confidence level thing turned off.
Magi Evocate.
Ignore my booty pop.
I will not. Magi Evocate! Magi Evocate!
It's 2 words, Magia Vocate.
She gave you all the hints.
Magia Vocate!
There you go. It's literally just activate magic. That's literally all it is in Latin.
I wanna strangle her. Out of character.
Magia prohibere. There we go. See?
Very.
Can't strangle me if I do
What?
it first. Wait, I can't breathe anyway.
Magic cranberries?
That's all the hints?
Man, already gonna need a fucking resurrection.
Well, I can't help you there.
You want to hear something really fucked up?
Yes.
You know an idea I had for a chord like getting resurrected and losing memories?
What?
Him losing memories of his like family and shit. Because family's like precious, right?
Yeah.
But then him being like, Suddenly,
In time, you'll understand.
I don't know why I'm depressed.
PC! Get ready, we're gonna be starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guys, card.
Hi, Dumpy.
Are we there yet?
How many times have you asked that at this point?
We're nearly there. We
I
gotta.
can't do it 56 times.
We gotta start looking for a cave somewhere to the right over there.
Alright.
Something I can't really help.
Maybe sharpening these wasn't... No, what am I saying? Of course it was a good idea. Oh, maybe sharpening my weapons before going out to possibly fight something was a bad idea. No, of course this wasn't. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Definitely a terrible idea.
That's the worst idea. I couldn't believe you did that.
You hurt somebody.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
Nice.
You know, I really should have put like.
Did nothing to you.
Listen, I was using the new, I don't even know the name of it. You know, in the armory, the thing and the...
Yeah, the thing. Of course.
Okay.
Great way
Yes,
of making
I
things safe.
understood. You did wet it, right?
Yeah, it's kind of in the name, Whetstone. You kind of need to...
I don't know anymore with you.
What do you mean? When have you ever seen me try and sharpen my weapons without whetstone?
Who says it's a whetstone? So you need to put
I don't care.
water on
It sounds like whetstone. That's why I can remember they need to wet it.
It seems quiet.
I mean, it's a beautiful walk.
Yeah. Really should
It'd probably be a more beautiful flight.
No, I don't think it would. You know, all these branches around. Love the ground though. This is really sturdy, really lush.
Also, you're saying you don't like to fly with me? Is that what?
That's not what I was saying.
Well, I was offering you a flight here sometime, but no, I completely understand. You don't trust my wings anymore. I see how it is.
It's almost as if I was, scarred by a giant bug.
How
climbing
rude!
on a tree and then dropping me. But you're not a bug.
Have combatants up here with the person we're defending. Not just the guy with the coffee cup.
It's fine. You're in view.
Is it hot at least?
No, it fucking ice cold now. But I feel fucking wired.
You don't sound wired enough.
You see that?
Do what?
I think that's
wait,
just
is it
water
green?
reflections.
The weird, yeah, it's
Yeah. It's a little mist.
Are you sure it's not just the reflection of the water on the sides?
yeah, it's just really green.
That's what I said.
Yeah. There's probably some green shit in there.
It's nice and quiet though.
More eerie than anything.
I do.
There's nothing.
Ugh.
There's like no hoots or birds or.
It's quiet.
Too quiet.
That's a cliche saying for one.
That's the point. We're kind of the ones who pull out all the cliches when we feel like it. You'll learn that very quickly.
Oh.
Alright, showtime.
Oh.
Hey, Luca. You want it?
Yeah. No, no.
No? Okay. Stop!
Calm down.
Okay. That's the only one?
We totally could have taken that one. That one would have been an easy grab. That one would be such an easy grab.
I thought more were gonna come.
Well, no.
Stick close to her.
No more are gonna
There's
come
never
next
just
time. Yeah, but then there's usually like one by itself at some point, and then it's like, okay, well, we'll just grab that one.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we got a new formation going. Another one.
Behind us.
Oh, there's two. Another one.
Hey, what's happening?
Get out of the way. Stop it. Behind.
Come on down.
There we are.
Watch away.
Some of them fall kind of funny.
Right, let's get moving.
Right, we should continue forward.
Yeah.
They've been alerted to
Watch
where
out.
we are now.
There's only one behind us. Just keep moving.
Oh, there's a third. On the side.
Push. Chops legs. Whoa! Hello. Poke. Another one.
I was trying to speak.
You know what? Keep moving.
Just in case.
Keep moving.
We gotta keep going.
Watch out!
Alright, yeah, let's keep moving. Go catch up. Go catch up.
Backstab. Push. Head.
Watch out.
It's a nice workout.
Keep going.
We gotta hurt.
They're coming.
Keep going. We'll catch up.
We have one We have one up behind us.
Which way? Which way?
Yeah, I was keeping an eye on it.
Up there.
You keep
Right
going,
here.
keep going. The faster we're out, the faster we don't have to fight them.
Behind you.
We'll hold the back.
This way, this way, this way, this way, this way.
Keep going.
Come on.
It's like it's surveying us. Hello.
Which way from here?
Closer.
Leg! Leg! Oh, you killed it first.
I'll save the next one for you. How about that?
Oh, thanks, babe.
So, did anybody see where Mintha is?
Wasn't she following
I
you?
just realized I'm not seeing a little floaty ball.
Uh-oh.
Careful. This is way too prime.
Where are we going? We're following your lead.
Across this bridge.
Okay. Right, you keep going, you go in the front.
I think we need to be careful because it was this direction on top of that ridge there where most of them are coming from.
Okay. You know what? Luca, you stay in the back, I'll go in the front. Accord, swap with me. Eve, you could keep an eye on the left, I'll keep an eye on the right. Well, that's different. Wait a minute.
That's
Keep an eye on it.
not normally there.
It's not?
The line I just left. That's who?
Keep our distance.
There's another. This feels like an ambush. Like that one's going to attack us from behind and that one's going to take our front.
Alright, who's gonna focus which?
I got the back.
Okay.
No, I'm already in the front. Eve, you with me?
Alright. So, if the fight breaks out, you two focus on the one in the front. And then once you dispatch of him, help with the back.
You got
If
it.
this turns out to be...
Here we go. Oh, sorry, Eve.
You didn't hit me.
Slash. Stab.
Slash from behind.
Back up.
Slash from behind.
What is this thing? Stab.
Stab from behind.
What are these things? Like people?
Things with big teeth and big claws.
Anybody hurt?
Take off the helmet.
I'll be fine. Yeah. Try and take off. I'll meet.
Take a moment while you can. The cave into the next part of the forest is just past this grass.
Okay. Oh, that's well hidden there.
I need to release. I need a drink. I'm dying. I wish we brought drinks now. I should have
You're
listened to
tired?
you and... Well, no. I just didn't drink anything today, so I'm
Does
thirsty.
anyone need the mana restock? Or...
I'm good.
I don't really use mana.
Haven't used any yet, so I'm fine. Anyone need any healing?
You haven't had to heal anybody yet.
Well, I mean, this is the prime opportunity.
No.
Anyone need it?
Well, there's nothing.
Good.
It's just dark.
Hmm.
On the inside.
You want to take it anyway? We haven't seen one of these before.
Entirety of it? This is a lot to lug around.
Why have the gem, dumbass? I take it everywhere with me.
Oh, right. Sure.
Okay.
At the very least, I'm glad you guys were assigned to this.
Ferum Ridincere.
Yeah.
Not.
Okay. Give me a minute to set it up. Ferum Ridincere.
I think she's gonna store the.
Go away.
The thing.
Yeah, the armor, just for research.
You know, I really need to get myself some like extra dimensional storage or something.
Would be useful.
Okay, so I need 20 seconds to set it up.
Research is always nice. Not really my cup of tea though. Take some of these.
20, and then I'd say this is probably a special type, so another 20 seconds. You'd say this is a special type, right? I don't want to set it on the wrong one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I probably should have asked that before I started setting it up, but it's good to go now, so. Okay, well. I hate how long the spell takes, but.
I'll take it over carrying Anita.
Yep. So you don't have one of the gems on you? Okay, we're good to go.
No, you rushed me. I forgot to get it.
Well, now we can't take another one, but I think that was a good grab anyway.
All good?
Yep, it's gone.
Yep.
I don't know why, but I took like twice as long as I needed to on the fucking setup because I'm a dumbass. But it's fine. I only needed 20 seconds for the setup, and for some reason I did fully because I was taking the full spell into consideration instead of just the setup time. It's fine. Better to overreach than underreach.
This is one of the teleportation bits. Careful touching them when I'm not here, because they do require certain types of magic.
Ferum
All you
Solidatur.
gotta do is touch the pillar and we'll be moving in the next area of the woods, much closer than we are right now to the village.
Okay.
Like,
Well, this looks a lot creepier than the past one.
the entrance is hidden, so I don't know how many will be here, but this is a dangerous part of the woods for wild animals anyway.
Alright then.
One ahead.
Move out, I
Point.
Already.
Wait.
We'll do the same formation as before, one in the front, one in the back, and... Yeah. You stay in the front, I stay in the back.
Don't worry. Yeah.
Watch out! Above.
Up top,
Two.
up top.
Two above.
Oh, two of them.
You focus on the one in the front.
You take care of the top ones.
I don't even know where that one went. Oh shit, watch out! Where's he? There you are.
Let the sword apart. Let your sword apart.
Don't fuck with me. Magia vocate. Fuck. I knew I should have brought on my shoulder pads. Yeah. Magia prohibere.
Cuts the head apart.
Are you okay? It looked like it may have hit you.
Just a small hit, I'll be okay.
If it gets worse, tell me. I can try and heal it up. Watch out. Oh, there's so many ways to... Luca! Fuck. He's fine. What?
Impales as you fall. Behind.
Legs. My eye.
You too.
I'll heal us up in a bit. Come on. Up there. One down. Did I just jump? Okay. Okay. I'm actually closing my left eye and this is really difficult. It's gonna...
She's gonna get back up.
Above. Eve, up. What?
Shit.
Flight on.
This branch.
Lands on top.
Flight off. Oh god! Oh god, I am not where I think I am in my room.
Can you move?
Is he okay? No, he's not okay. Okay.
That was a hard hit.
Are you healing?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. What injuries you got?
How's your legs? Can you move them?
Did Caslin fall as well?
Yep.
Help the others. You handle this.
Yeah. What injuries? Bruise. Issues.
Everything hurts.
Everything? That's not specific enough. I need to know exactly what injuries I'm healing, unfortunately.
Kind of landed on my back. Oh. I think it clogged me in the shoulder too.
What am I working with? Like broken bones, or are there any, like, open wounds?
I am wounded.
Close wounds.
He has a scratch down his shoulder, and then a lot of his back is like incredibly badly bruised. Some of his ribs might be bruised but not broken. But he's not in great shape.
Okay. I'll do deep just because of how many injuries you've got. Okay, sit tight, bud. This is not gonna feel good.
I can't feel any worse.
Magivocate.
Not gonna feel worse, is it?
You feel very uncomfortable. It feels like every part of your body is wrong. It feels like any mana that you have in your body, it doesn't feel right. It's like it's being corrupted slowly.
Oh, fuck. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, that doesn't feel good. Oh.
Sorry. Magia prohibere.
Oh.
You okay?
Yeah. I puked. That is gross.
Sorry. I can't really do anything about it. By the way, all of the effects are completely gone now.
Oh. Oh, that was unpleasant. Okay.
Well, you're healed now. Come on.
Feel good. I can't believe it. Jump kicked off a tree.
You know, I think I'm gonna take a second, heal my fucking eye. I can't see.
What happened?
Darkness just fucking right down the eye. Ugh.
Yeah, I should deal with that.
Yeah. I'll wait for Luca to finish up, because he's got an eye problem too. And I could probably try and get both of us done. You know what? No, I'll do me first.
Still should try not to put too much weight on it. I'm sure after we get to the village, you'll be able to rest.
Hey, Luca, do you have like a bottle of water or something on you, like a canteen?
I need to make these louder.
She's hobbling over, and then instead of like turning it to ice, you just kind of let it melt. There.
She gently pushes you.
Ah, thank you.
Come on. Healy time. How's your eye?
Feel it.
Everyone here.
Fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Nope.
Really didn't feel it.
Stand there.
Yeah, I think we're good-ish. Oh, I'm not getting that.
I'm
You can keep
sorry
going,
it feels
I
gross.
can see.
It feels like your mana is wrong. You feel very gross and uncomfortable. What are you doing?
I'm fine.
It doesn't heal properly if you don't...
I can barely take healing by itself, remember?
Sorry.
Let's keep going.
It requires attunement is the main thing.
Magia prohibere.
Whenever you're ready.
Yep.
Go.
Oop.
This dense readings of darkness here.
Alright. Oh, she's getting away from us. How's your leg?
Left up here.
Yeah, I'll be happy to know.
Contacts ahead.
This place again.
They don't seem to be immediately engaging.
Definitely. That's
Something.
Oh, we have to go
that's
down
the one with really big claws.
Yeah. I thought it was Noelle for a sec there.
I'll get that joke eventually.
Okay.
I don't like the look of them. Oh. Man,
Watch
two of
the
swords
rear,
and
they've
heart.
ambushed us
One,
before.
one for each of you then.
Okay. Dibs on the blue.
Right, then I go pull them back.
Oh, whoa, okay. Or not. What's up, big guy? Leg. Hi. Hey. Is it just me or does it sound like it's saying hey? Hey. Backstab.
Double stab behind. Pushing down to the ground.
Okay, big boy time.
That big one's guarding the teleportation to the village.
You want me to try with the big spell? Big boy spell?
In there, we're safe. They can't get us.
Please.
Okay.
Go for big boy.
Ferrum relincere. Magia vocate. Tinium.
We got company in the room.
Ferm solidator. Ferm solidator.
Big guy's moving. Oh, that is an ugly motherfucker.
Oh shit, that was fast. He has big arms but tiny legs. Go for the legs if you can. Leg. 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 Hey, big boy. I'm the one who hit you. With the big beam? Why didn't you come for me, huh? Hey. What's up, bitch? Okay, or not. Leg, 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 leg. Watch out! Is it done? Are the legs done? Or is he still able to move? Yep. Okay. Leg, leg, leg. Leg, 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 leg. Oof! I need to invest in a helmet. First her left eye, now the right eye. Fuck. My eyes are not doing good today. Ugh. What? Mute mic.
You want me so bad? Come and get me.
No!
Kick.
Starts with the head, breaks the neck.
Oh, Luca! Grab her, grab her, grab her, grab her.
What happened?
Okay. Where's she? Oh, damn. What? What? Fuck! Flight on.
Are you gonna fly down there?
I'm okay.
You are? Okay, good. I can fly you back up. Farem blinkere. Okay. Careful.
We gotta teleport back up to the earbuds.
I'll just fly up there and say that you had to teleport. No. No, you can't. Don't worry, I'll just fly back up and say that I have you, and, like, you know, you can just run back. She's fine. It's okay.
So, the big guy nearly fell on me. That was his experience.
Fight off.
I need to stop falling. Not fall to death times. Please.
Good.
Last time I caught myself.
You good? Oh god, fuck. Wait. Wake up. Wake up. Come on.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Okay. No sleepy. No sleepy time. Don't want to think you're dead.
No sleepy.
Okay.
No sleepy.
Come
No
on.
sleepy.
Come on. Sit up so you can't fall asleep. I can't fucking see. Can you believe? Left eye on one time, right eye on the other? If I didn't heal midway, I'd be fucking blind.
It's not gonna help much, but have some mana restoration on the house.
I didn't use any mana. Just blood. Just blood.
We should
You said that's right into town, right? You said that's right into town?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get up. We're almost there.
The darkness might get into the town.
Let me get you.
Macie prohibiry. Okay, no, that's fine. Macie prohibiry.
Yeah. My thoughts too.
You can lean on me when we get in.
Okay.
I gotcha.
Yep.
Eve, Luca, you get to walk? Headache. Okay, let's go.
We can't use that teleporter without you.
I'll get you over there and I'll help drag him over.
Your speed.
What?
I'll follow your speed.
Okay. Okay. Just lean on this. I gotcha.
Alright. 3, 2, 1.
I gotcha. I gotcha.
Yeah. Okay.
I shouldn't have. Ugh.
Okay. We have some medical somewhere. Texas is probably the best one to look for. Some of the villagers where they are.
Okay.
No, why don't we just sit you down?
Okay, I stand. Moving up to down really hurts. You just leave me against the rock?
Yeah.
I like that rock. That's a nice rock. Look at that boulder.
Yeah,
That's a nice boulder.
Join.
Nailed it. Nailed it. Get the track reference. I'm good. Okay, I can die.
Hi, Dumpy.
I'll hurry and get someone.
I'm supposed to feel woozy? I think this is blood loss.
Fuck. You sure you don't want more healing? I got mana.
I would love more healing.
Okay.
I would love more healing.
Okay, I'm coming.
I feel like I'm heavily wounded.
Okay, what specific injuries? I'm
I
sorry.
have another slash on my shoulder that's almost perfectly like the last one. I have the big guy had like a big rake across my chest, so I have like 5 like deep cuts there, and my back is just covered in like a.
Question, do you think any of those wounds are near fatal?
If left untreated, they would probably get worse.
Okay, so okay. Any internal injuries at all?
No.
Okay, good. Okay, so I'm gonna probably have to do this twice.
Okay.
You got 2 different fucking injury types, so this is gonna take.
He's exploding. He's exploding.
Fuck. Stay there. Luca! Luca, what's happening? It's not okay.
I'm just trying to get close.
What?
I'm letting feel it. Just need to keep going.
Sit down and wait. Look, they're coming back. Just relax.
Is that normal?
I've seen it on occasion. Doesn't mean it's good, though.
Found somebody.
Okay. We need to move away a bit. I don't want to get him in the range of my healing. It affects him worse than it does everyone else.
This is also a nice boulder.
Very nice boulder. Okay, just... Luca, sit and wait, okay? Don't move.
Sit and be a good boy.
I'm being serious.
She'll have to come over there and spank you if you're a bad boy.
I leave that for the bedroom. Okay.
I'd love to see it.
Alright, wait until tonight.
Don't make me feel lonely. And just hit me with their gross feelings.
Okay. Maggi avocate.
These are some of the outsiders.
These are some of the outsiders. Alright. Are you alright? It's nice to meet you. It's alright.
Oh.
She gently pushes you like a little bit into the circle.
Help the darkness are right on the doorstep. Yes. Lakitu, if you wish to go get some supplies from your store, you can.
Of course, be right back.
Sorry. Okay. You want to take a sec, or do you want to go straight into the other one? Because the other one
No,
takes the worst one.
just
Okay.
hit me with it. Just hit me with it.
No, you're alright. You're injured.
Feeling gross is better than pain.
Fuck, I did that twice.
Take my hand.
Oh, well, I'll take the hit on the mana because I feel like I should have done it a little earlier on anyway.
There you go. See? Look at that.
You're going to be feeling a
Show MP.
energy coming from the underground
Hide MP.
under this village.
Oh, did you feel that? Okay, not bad.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's go actually sit you down on a bench instead.
So you still have...
Did you feel that?
just to let you know, any like tiny scrapes or bruises, you still have all of those. She just took like the moderate wounds and the deep ones off.
That's good. Hey,
Feel what?
So, Athena, it's like just for a moment, I felt like a large thing of mana over there.
What?
Apparently it's been in the village forever.
Ugh.
You don't feel that all that mana?
No.
From there?
No.
Okay.
No.
No, that's a lot. How are you holding up?
Well, my eye's still fucked, but... Ugh. I'm more worried about him.
Yeah, you go and make sure he's not gonna explode. And whatever again.
I need to fucking get my eye. It's so annoying to only have half vision. Heal deep.
Shield. No, it's a shield.
I got some healing potions for you guys.
I would love one.
Basic healing
Thank
potion
you
is
so
all I
much.
have.
That's good. She got most of the wounds and just still covered in small cuts.
I would love one.
Do you need healing?
Yes, please.
Here you go.
Oh, gorgeous.
Oh,
Thank
you're
you.
a godsend. I love you.
Don't love me too much. I used one on myself so I could fix my leg.
How's that doing? Better? So you're standing on it alright?
Definitely the healing from your
Macie prohibere.
holy friend definitely helps.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That's good.
go check
Good.
on him,
Hope
actually.
you're doing alright.
I gave him a potion he used with Texas.
Good.
Is this like...
Hey. How you doing?
Doing better.
Good.
Got a potion.
And the
Better
whole
time in the silent.
the whole explosion thing?
Be able to get up.
You good with that?
Explosion.
You know, we kind of had
What
to keep
explosion?
ourselves a little locked away since to go to the
Yeah,
unit
the
attacked.
dog. You know.
Behemoth! It was
Yeah, I'm
super
fine.
big from the stories told. It's all
Can't
in
feel
our
the pain.
history. He
When
was,
I'm like
it was really big.
That's
and
not always a
really
good
powerful.
thing. You know
Destroyed
that, right?
part of
Because
the
pain is
world if
telling
you're
you
to
when
believe
something's
it.
wrong. You might make things worse, not knowing what's wrong.
The energy
No
levels
one
quickly
remembers
spike
it.
up as the ground begins to shake.
Still breathing. Still.
Does the ground usually shake over here?
Sometimes. Only a little bit.
Hmm.
The shaking resides, and the energy levels drop.
Getting rowdy, that's all. The city is very much so alive.
I have a feeling that this is gonna get a lot
Okay.
bigger than we thought it was gonna be. Hmm?
Hmm? You trying to get a read on our... on what?
They have a way to contact
You attempt
friends
to
with the
get a
baseball
the
read
town
on
before.
but you're unable to identify exactly what it is.
No, he was gonna go take a moment.
I can ask if there's any way to contact the town. Hey, little Blanco. Come here.
Yes, my name's Texas.
Do you have any ways
What
to
do you need?
contact other towns pretty quick?
Yeah, we do. Why? You need them?
Do we?
You're the one who said it might be a bit bigger than we thought.
True.
John had to just notify them.
We may need to eventually.
Eventually.
Mm.
Alright. Then we can spare you one
to get in contact with another city. What city are you trying to get in contact for? I need to know if we have the stone for it.
Stone.
We use magical stones to communicate.
Huh.
They are very limited, though. You can only use you can only do a certain amount of words before the other person has to respond.
That just sounds like Twitter.
Actually made him. It does, because you keep trying to contact me and you keep messing up.
The magic outside is still different. It's weird.
Well, it's not our fault.
We're just trying to.
No, it's weird, but we can't help it.
We're just trying to keep up communications in case we need to get in contact here, or you guys need to get in contact with us in case, you know, something happens to go wrong.
Handle it? Don't worry. I've been protecting this village for a while.
Yeah, but, you know, it gives us a peace of mind, you know?
Sure, if that's what you wish.
That would be great.
I could see about making one that contacts you directly to me if you wish.
That would be great. Thanks.
Texas is here to help. No.
I don't know how you're comfy on that rock. It looks very uncomfortable.
I slept on the floor at the church for years.
Oh, I can help make it more comfy.
Nothing. How so?
Okay. She like lifts his head and puts it on her lap. Actually, wait, let me sit more comfy first. And then I'll make you more comfy. And then we'll both be comfy. Now she puts it on her lap. Hello! I'll go in the rock like you are.
Are you two the boyfriend and the girlfriend?
I don't know, are we?
Well, we survived nightmare, so yes.
I love when he does that.
Cool. If you ever want a good wedding spot, there's always here.
Believe me, I already proposed. He said no.
What could I didn't say no.
I wanted to host a wedding.
Said not yet.
Then you better come here for the wedding. I like hosting weddings.
Oh goodness.
It's really nice, okay? God. And I get free cake.
Ruffles, hey.
How you doing, Blondie?
Alright. I'm tired.
As mayor of the town, well, technically honorary mayor. I'm not really the mayor. As honorary mayor of the town, I thank you guys for helping Lakitu get here. I was unaware of the movement of darkness so close to our village.
You know what? Fine. You're injured. I'll give in today.
I'm a
What did I
healer.
do? How many was there? It's
What's
From the
on?
moment we entered to the moment got to the final.
I wish we'd waited longer and taken one of the living ones now that I think about it.
Yeah, well over a dozen, plus one larger specimen, as well as 2 living suits of armor? Like, what was that?
Wasn't that 4 by the end?
suits of armor.
There was the 2 that we first encountered. We took one.
Right. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
One of those refused.
Wait, are you telling me they're now wearing armor?
Mm-hmm.
As if if hitting him wasn't hard enough as is. I miss a lot of the times, but I do hit
No,
them.
they're different.
Different?
These
What do you
are
mean by
made
that?
out of the common darkness. Just made out of some sort of rotten
Gross
flesh or
flesh.
whatever mass, but yeah, the armored ones, there's nothing inside them, but
Nothing
dark.
inside them?
Just darkness inside
That's weird.
That's why we kind of
That
want to
is
keep up
very
communications.
weird.
Since you have so much darkness this close and it's not like what we've seen, it's a good idea to keep contact with each other.
Well, I guess I have been kind of keeping it to ourselves lately. More so for our own safety than anything else. We'll definitely have to get you guys, I guess, a communication. Are you guys experts in the darkness then?
Yeah, some of us.
Yeah.
Some of you.
Sort of.
These two.
Hey, did you point at me?
What's that thing you
No,
have?
me and him.
Oh, okay.
That's what the eclipse is.
Just these two, and I saw one.
No, it was me. It's pointing at me.
What is that thing?
Oh, it's just a small device, like Flappy Bird. You hit the button, and he
Too bad we can't make them phones. That would be a fun way to keep in contact with the town.
Yeah, I mean. Right.
Sorry, what was that?
As I was telling her earlier, this mare. If you need supplies, brought in or something like that, and you're able to get a hold of me somehow, I can get them sent here without having to traverse.
You can teleport?
You want me to? Yeah, there we go. Pillow is returned.
That's
Decently sized groups of people or objects. Just a couple tons of like, food or equipment.
Yeah, get my armor.
It is only to places I've been before. But since I've been
My
here,
ear.
I can.
Had blood in it. A mess. Look at you.
Hey, well, I will discuss with my council, and by that, the actual leaders of. Where is everyone? Why is everyone not here? It's too quiet lately. You guys are like the most amount of people I've had in a while in the town. Then again, we don't get outsiders, if at all.
I mean, it is the
Middle of nowhere.
hidden in the. Yeah. Athena.
Yeah.
Athena.
Yeah.
Do you think they're leaders of Hokage? Village hidden in the leaf? No.
We're not hidden in the leaves, we're hidden in
Why don't you go find them?
Yes. What? Why are you looking for this whole Kanagini?
Don't worry about it. I don't think he's around
We're
here.
not ninjas. We're
I think
wizards.
they meant mahogany.
Technically, you know, the Naruto series was supposed to be about wizards first.
I've never
Then
seen.
the
I
Hashimoto
thought it
didn't
was
think
more
they
of a
were pulling
birch.
off.
No. You're mahogany.
Oh well, that's good because mahogany is my favorite wood type.
You can't say that. You cannot say
Yes,
that.
I can.
You know what you're doing.
Joke with the child here. I should be making that joke with the child here.
What is?
I think they're a little older than
Why are they calling
Oh,
you
oh, oh!
child?
I have one. You know my favorite?
What?
You're 2 foot tall. and you
Darkwood.
look like a
Because that's your little thing. Get it?
Yeah, it'll be yours one day.
Oh, are you like I'm sorry.
What?
Are you like a gnome or halfling or something?
I said it'll be
I'm
yours
not
one day.
around here. I don't know that
Secret,
races.
what I am. I can't say.
Wait,
Secret it is. Okay.
maybe we
I'm
go
sorry
halves.
for assuming
I
that.
do like.
That's on me.
I like Everett.
You're fine. A lot of people are missing my
Okay,
mechanic.
so
So it's because I act a little
Athena
childish sometimes.
and Luca,
Which is
Everett,
fair.
Darkwood.
It's just weird.
There's a nice ring to it.
Yes.
The Everett
Another
part sounds like a
instinct.
middle name at that point.
Well,
Can we do that? Can we?
if you guys feel any fluctuations on the ground, this here. But don't worry, they're completely safe because the green dragon has them locked away. Well, the verdant dragon has them locked away.
There's a dragon here? That's pretty cool.
The verdant dragon. Well, there's a really, really old story told throughout the city. There was once this giant golden metallic beast that roamed the land, and one day it decided it was going to cause never-ending destruction for a reason unknown and completely decimated an entire city off the map.
Holy
It was then that its sister, the green verdant dragon, had to get the help of one of the gods in order for them to be able to stand a chance. The battle was enormous, and it took out a part of the world. A huge chunk, to be exact.
Getting Xenoblade vibes. Don't worry about it.
Well, anyways, now the green verdant dragon, in deal with the gods, has to now forever guard the tomb that the golden beast relies in.
I was meant to be weird. My legs.
And are we standing on that tomb?
Standing over the body, not the tomb.
Cacti. Oh, we got a darkness. It was special and it was armored and it was cool.
Earlier. She was upset.
Oh.
Yeah.
We upset her. That's what that feeling is. That's what all that fucking.
She
bond
doesn't
is?
like new people.
Well, what about old people?
Yeah, I think we should go. We should definitely.
Fine, they can't hurt you. They're just, they can't do nothing. They're trapped. They're encased. They're entombed. They
Yeah,
ain't
but
doing
one day they could come loose, and I'd rather make, friends instead of enemies with
Right.
big beasts that can take out continents.
Worry, Texas will help.
The healthy playing my words again. But it's while there was a monster, it's pretty much a children's tale at this point. We know the history, but there's not much out of the fact that it
It was 2,000 years ago anyways. It's very old and
There's truth
probably
in,
really
in all
wrinkly.
stories, honestly.
Did you hear that?
Still a magic
Super
way of
old and
switching
wrinkly.
from a magical beast is different from it still being alive.
What? Wait, who's wrinkly? I'm not wrinkly.
I do have two questions. One, Eve, is something wrong with your voice modulator, whatever it is? It sounded pretty hoarse. All right. Second question. So it's technically dead down there.
Technically ain't good enough.
It ain't
Just
getting
saying.
up no more.
I mean,
Yeah,
I've
Texas
been
will handle
technically
it.
dead before, and here I am.
I've always wanted to own a dragon.
I've lived here my entire
It's got like a
life.
bone.
The
and
arrival
I can
of
make it
a
bind
few
it into a
people isn't
bone.
gonna
I mean,
wake
I
me
got
up
one
right
that doesn't
seems like
leave.
a lot of work.
Anyway, you can take it.
No.
He's half trained.
I want one that can like.
It'll be fine. You guys will be fine. It's not gonna do anything, really. It's just a lump of dirt down there. Now, if you were to actually go to the tomb itself, then you might have some issues. Because the green dragon's still there.
Please don't attack the guardian dragon.
No, I didn't really plan on it. No.
You saw how well I did with some like minor darkness. I don't want to, you know.
You did
bunch
do
of
well.
darkness.
There was a few good hits you got.
I'm gonna give
Yeah,
it
the ones that were
like
when they were already like on the ground, that was pretty good.
5, 10 more minutes.
Kill stealing in an MMO to get XP, you know.
Actually,
At
what's
least
my
you didn't
charge looking like?
I don't
shatter
know.
your leg getting
Okay.
tackled off the cliff.
We'll be fine.
No, I think I almost broke my back though when I got tackled off that tree.
One of the darkness creatures tackled me off a cliff while my leg was broken.
We had flyers. We were able to obviously get her back.
Twice.
But yeah, twice.
The second time I was
Having a talk,
contending
Missy.
with... That were my fault.
Hey, quick question.
To be more safe around ledges.
Is anyone gonna get mad if I just kind of jump in there and, you know, wash off all the blood?
I do it all the time.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really care.
We were on the same
We
wavelength.
have our own drinking water
I'm really
elsewhere.
happy about that.
Push.
No! Grabs.
No!
Couldn't get up for a second.
We're really fucking strong.
There's a ledge.
Thanks. Nah, my armor's pretty light because I need it to fly with.
Someone needs to be the host here.
My hammer is heavy.
Put it out on the side.
I would if, you know, someone didn't push me in.
You're a liar.
Hi.
Hi.
Drag.
Tell me if I touch it.
Is it? Oh, there it is. Why are you drowning me?
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
You know, I think I'm clean. I'm.
What's you're looking at?
Go over there.
Made a long
Okay, come on.
time ago to keep not only the barrier around this place up, but that
My savior.
Climb up, you
Look,
dumbass.
you've been my savior twice.
Throw.
Some kind of steel.
Can't get up.
It definitely sticks out in this little plastic.
Oh wait, no! Get back in. Get back in.
What?
how else are you
Get
gonna
back
feed the
in.
giant?
What?
Metal
Why?
can't stay if you don't have metal.
Oh no, I get it. I get it. Okay, wait. Oh no, I can't get up all by my lonesome.
Allow me, miss.
You know I can fly, right?
I don't want to take up any more of your time. So if,
I don't know what you're talking about. There.
Oh my
I have saved you.
savior.
Yep.
Of course.
That's up to you. Oh, speaking of, I
It's
gotta
too
keep
bad
this
I'll
stone.
probably need to save you in a sec.
Stone?
Push.
No, you already did. Now it's my turn.
Anybody know we're supposed to get a stone?
Say that again.
Do you know if we're supposed to get a stone?
I asked them to get one for us so that we can keep in contact with the town. Well, I guess I'm single. Hey, you're Cord. You're single, right?
Ow.
Athena.
Accord.
Oh, wait. I already saved it once. I'm not saving it again.
There you go. One sending stone.
Thank you. Perfect.
Be careful with it. It is a direct line to the other side of here, which is B or anyone else. If you are trying to get in contact with a certain person, please preface their name. You only have 25 words before it will have to be reused for someone else. They need to be recharged with mana at least twice a day.
Okay.
Finally
I can
plugging in
quick this mod. Yeah, I can. I'm not gonna ask. We'll probably just hang on to it for in case you need to send to us. Send messages to us, because then at that point I can just pop over pretty quick.
Of course.
Yeah, and my rates are cheap, a lot cheaper than, dying in the woods. So.
Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah,
No worries.
well, I'll trust in you guys to do it.
And Cacti, did you manage to get stuff working? Or are you still not able to do stuff without things crashing?
What?
You know,
This behavior gonna take me eventually.
Double checking.
You were saying? Apologies.
well, I'm probably gonna head back to the
yes,
HQ
my
to
rates
see
are
what I
good
can
for-
grab from the new.
Teleporting of goods if you need it. It's a lot cheaper than dying in the woods.
I'm also
So-
really interested in the creature, but
see.
I do want to come. I'm cool. I'll accompany you.
5 silver for a round trip.
I'm not flying us.
That's definitely good rates. Of course. If we need
Oh,
emergency supplies,
no.
that would be really good. I'm sure
Agony.
Lakatu would also appreciate the help.
Oh, okay. If you insist, come on.
No, ow, my leg.
Oh, your leg hurts?
Must have
Oh,
tripped.
I have to carry you now, and I have to fly us there, because you can't even walk.
I never got your name.
My name's Akuma.
That's fine.
Yes,
Pleasure
it
to meet you,
did.
Texas.
Nice to meet you too, Texas.
Pretty good guy.
I like to think so. Try.
I know you're Lisa. Who are you? Pretty purple lady. Who are you?
Athena Darkwood.
Nice to meet you, Athena Darkwood. And you, Miss.
This is Eve.
Y'all know me as Texas. If you need me, he's got the stone to contact me. Remember, it's like plugging in a charger when you need it to charge it.
I'm kind of... No, probably not. I'm very tempted to give her the location of the village, just in case the whole darkness can't get in changes anytime soon.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were gonna do when I was asking about contact. If they could contact Tom.
Hey.
Fast travel point unlocked.
Nice.
Oh.
I'll just...
Alright, I need to find a place about the circle.
I'll just... Well, I don't have... Okay, I'll just go... You know what? I'll catch up. I'll go tell her the location, and then I'll catch up.
Wait, I think they're teleporting.
Fuck, never mind.
They're teleporting.
Yeah.
Just quickly, I'll get you before they...
Okay. Where'd they go? Which building? Which building did they go in? Oh, fuck it.
I don't know, but you don't have much time.
I'll do it with the gem thing. When we... Yeah. I'll do it later. What would you do if I just...
Fill it back in.
Yeah, but what if I just kept doing it?
Well, actually, it's enchanted chalk. It didn't smudge at all.
Fuck.
That's why we can step on it.
I felt like being a menace. Oh yeah, you got the stone, right?
Yep. She gave it to me.
Yeah, I know, but I asked for it. And I actually need to use it right now.
Yeah, alright, sure.
Thanks. Okay. I'll do it once we...
It's my turn to be a menace. Let's say if I'm able to catch it, you're not getting it back.
Hey, what does he think
I would
fun?
not be able to catch it. Who am I kidding? Sure.
Okay. Maggio Vocate. Do I want to pelt them, or do I just want to poke them? I'm tempted to pelt them.
Start with a poke.
Okay.
And then move to pelting.
Okay, which one is that? I think it's Globlo. There, I poked them with one. Maggio Prohibere.
That was a great way of saying come here.
Mm-hmm. It's fine. It's just a tiny little pellet. Mm-hmm. Why do you think we're in the thing?
Right.
I wonder what would happen if I pushed half of you out last second.
It would just shunt him.
Jesus. Okay.
Don't worry, it's one of the first things I
Come
try.
on.
Shunt.
Come on.
What?
Further in. There you go.
I was good. I'm
Nope, further in.
so worrisome.
Everybody cuddle up. Everybody cuddle up. Big hugs. You're all fine.
Of course.
Please keep your hands and feet inside of the summoning circle at all times. Your exits are nowhere and
everywhere.
Magical ether between realms. Okay.
Will we be getting stacks?
Push his head down.
Anyway, and okay.
Magic forces, black and white, reaching out through space and light. Be they far, be they near. Bring us together, and through space untether.
Man, I can't believe it only took two of us. Can't believe Luca got left behind. Okay, I gotta go.
Wait, where did you go?
Okay, I actually gotta go. I already stayed 10 minutes longer than I was supposed to.
Oh.
Alright. She's fucking dead, mate.
Yep.
I can't believe it.
Goodbye. Okay. Right. So, that was EOT. I'm going to end the stream until I get into Tempest, because I need to try and charge something, while I'm not doing shit. So, as always, we're sponsored by Dubby. If you want to get 10% off your order of Dubby.gg, you can use my promo code XX or XX, which is currently on screen. You can also use the command Dubby in chat, or click the banner under my channel. My socials are currently on screen. If you want to head to my Discord community server, then you can do the command !Discord or just follow the link that's on the screen right now. And there you can get notified of all the stuff that I do, including streaming, YouTube videos, voice acting, just whatever I really want to throw out there. Let's see. What else? Oh, my... oh, fuck, I just kicked my controller. It's hard to do stuff blind. Yeah, I hope you join me for my next RP, which is Tempest, which is going to be starting in like 10 minutes. Oh god, that's not even any time to charge. Fuck, okay, I may have to start the RP tethered and then untether midway through. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, stay sharp, size your problems, and I'll see you in the next stream from the Silent Swordswoman. Bye bye.
One of us seems to circle the other. As you go, you remain a stranger to me, to you. But our pieces left uncovered. I'm thinking about four-leaf clovers. I've got composure. Silver coin, you hold me, turn me over right now. But expect to forget about it. Watch as the breeze burns golden smoke that you've stolen. Feels like it's my fortune that you've holding. I'm swimming with the sharks.